welcome back. Captain and Shenanigans, Season 3, Episode 15, Part 5. We left off with Jersey telling her story of bullying when she was in school.
Um, so where we left off, I was being bullied by a bunch of the football players and a group of people, not just my friends and I, got out of the class and were walking up to the principal's office. My history teacher had myself and a bunch of the people who were doing the bullying saw us in the hallway. She walked up with us to the principal's office and we were telling the principal what was going on, and of course he's one of the football coaches, so he wasn't
Of
believing
course.
us until the history teacher spoke up, and she's like, "No, I mean, like I've been trying to mitigate in my class. I've had to move, you know, particular certain people's desks away from hers, and everything else. Finally, it became a whole big thing where we had to go to the school board and like plead my case, me and these like seven other kids, and it became this whole big thing because it was right near the championship football game and he would have gotten kicked off the team, and it was like this whole big thing. We had to go to peer mediation and it was just like ridiculous.
Oh my god,
And you know,
I used to hate peer mediation, but I was a mediator. And
yeah.
then I'd catch him, and then I'd catch him outside after school on the side
Hmm.
street across from the high school.
Hmm.
I'd beat their asses. That's when I learned I can beat a man's ass too.
Hmm.
Because
But
when
nowadays,
mediation wouldn't work and they'd just go and do it again, all right, cool. FAFO, let's go.
yeah, well, and now with these zero tolerance policies, it's ridiculous. My
Zero
oldest
tolerance
17,
policy, but yet they allow it anyways. They just say that to shut
right?
parents up.
uh, Well, it's
I
my
really feel
son.
like to our viewers, comment below. Comment. Let us know. Have you seen one school with the zero bullying tolerance policy that actually suspends the students for bullying each other like they're supposed to do? I personally have not seen it at all.
I did this year, but my in the school that my youngest just left, my oldest was jumped in the hallway. And of course, he was one of those kids, always everything was in his book bag, always on his back. He fell over like a turtle. And thank God he wore his contacts that day. And they were just stomping on his face, gave him a concussion before the teachers could pull the kids off of him. And
Oh my god.
because he got up and went at the kids to defend himself because they were still coming at him with teachers there, he got in trouble too. And he
I would have
got
had his back.
ice cream for dinner. Well, yeah. He got ice cream for dinner for defending himself. My
He got what
youngest,
for dinner?
ice cream. We went to the ice cream parlor for dinner. Uh
There you go.
my
That's what's
youngest
up.
this year, he they have cameras everywhere now. But in
Same at
gym
cat
class they
school.
were, yeah, this one kid was bullying all kinds of kids, and he won't stand up for himself, but he'll stand up for
Right.
somebody else. And this kid got all up in his face, and he just stood his ground, and the kid came at him and he put his hands up to like keep the kid away from him, and the kid started flipping out saying that he pushed him the whole bit. He got pulled out to the child study team office because of course his caseworker wasn't there. The kid, from my understanding, got suspended for 3 days because technically, until the cameras were viewed, but it had to be viewed by his caseworker and the vice principal and his guidance counselor, he was on in school suspension
Oh, I
because
hate
they
I
couldn't
used to hate
verify.
ISS. I used to hate
And
ISS.
that way, but
That's how
then
I learned
they
not to
made the
fight in
kid
school.
apologize to him, right? But yeah, just because he was defending another kid and he didn't actually touch the other kid, he got in trouble, kind of. But the other kid at least did get suspended. But even still, it's like ridiculous. You can't, you can't be doing this. Too many people are, unaliving themselves because of all this stuff, whether it's
Right,
online
exactly.
and in
Exactly.
schools. It's
It is.
terrible.
It is terrible. And what people don't realize is bullying can get so severe, and it's not even just in school. People are
Hmm.
getting bullied by coworkers at after school jobs. I mean, have you ever
Yeah,
really looked at the statistics of teen suicide?
it's
I
crazy.
know we're supposed to say unaliving themselves, but come on, let's be real here, guys.
It's
Yeah.
suicide.
Have you ever looked at the statistics for teen suicides or teen deaths?
Hmm.
Mysterious deaths of a teenager where they're looking for a predator. No, come on. They keep saying the kid was happy and had so many friends, but was still bullied. Why don't you
Yeah.
look at the bullies? Because they know, oh, they're just kids. Nobody ever looks at them. Bullshit.
Yeah. It's
Bullshit.
horrible.
Like, I'm really scared that some of these kids or some of the parents that we have in, these are the multiple families that we're in. I'm really scared that they're going to get the call one day that their child unalived themselves because of bullying, or
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying, or that kid's last button was pushed, and that's sad to say. That's going to be my daughter whose last button gets pushed, and she's going to snap.
Yeah.
She's
Yep.
going to
And it's
snap. She's going to
sad.
beat the ever living fuck out of somebody because that's what I taught her to do. I did.
Yeah.
I taught my daughter to fuck some shit up the next person that lays hands on her. You fuck
Yep.
Yep.
them the
Don't start
fuck
it, but
up.
you certainly finish it.
Right. You don't start it, but bet your ass you better finish it
Yep.
and finish them. And when I say finish
Yep.
them, I don't mean off them.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I
but
mean,
you
you
make sure
teach
they
that
can't
mother
hurt you.
little, you teach that kid a fucking lesson that they ain't ever gonna think to bully another kid again. Don't do it just for you.
Exactly.
Do it for every future victim of that person.
Yep.
And
Since
plus,
I
I
was
mean,
16 years old, I have been advocating against this. I've helped out in DV, SA, and the horror stories I have heard are heartbreaking. They are truly
Yeah. Terrible.
heartbreaking. Hold that thought. Hey, out. Oh, don't you dare.
yeah,
Ooh, fries.
No,
it's
that's a
about to
mango. She a bully too. She a bully too. Literally. Literally, she's Boston Terrier French Bulldog mix. She's a bully too.
Yep.
Literally. I was having a video chat meeting one night with Bad Boy, and we were talking about one of the other members and what needs to be done about them and their behavior. And I stepped away for 1 second, 1 second, and Mingo had jumped up and grabbed an entire slice of my French bread. He's yelling, "Hey, hey, 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 dog's eating your pizza!" I could hear him like across. And I'm like, "Motherfucker, little shit." And that's why today's challenge, though, honestly, is so important. And that's why I put out the train. And I did it because people need to know that they are not alone. And I can honestly say, don't take any offense. The best video I saw today, guys, and I saw a lot of those videos. That was close. That was close. Glad I was quick with the mute button that time. A lot of those videos, out of all the videos I saw, and I saw a shit ton, I have to say Antonio's was the
Oh, yes.
absolute best.
Oh my God.
Yes, it was.
It
Yeah.
It
really
absolutely
was.
was.
Speaking
Yeah.
to just the men was
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That was great. So
Yeah.
And
keep up with those videos because we are out of time. So keep up with those videos. I want to see more, and I want to add a whole lot more to my story. You got till noon tomorrow. You have the challenge. Bye.
Bye.